Hello everyone. So today I'm going to start relations that is very important for any competitive examinations like GATE. So we will start relations. Okay guys. So let us begin with the relation. So guys, relation that is very important. So we'll see what are the relations, isn't it? So we can say that let's say two non-empty sets are there. Let's say set A and set B. Then we can say that a relation from set A to set B is a subset of, yes, Cartesian product of A and B, that is A cross B. Okay, so you can write down the definition. Yes, we can say that a relation, yes, relation. Let's say we can say that A and B be two non-empty sets. Then a relation R from, we can say that set A to set B is a subset of Cartesian product of A, that is A cross B. So remember A cross B, I already told you guys that during sets I told you that Cartesian product of sets is also a set, and that is a set of ordered pair. That means inside the elements are what ordered pair, we can say that. So we can say that let us consider one example. Let's say two sets are given to you. Let's say set A is given to you, that is 1 comma 2, and set B is also given to you. Let's say that is A comma B. And what will be the A cross B? We can say that A cross B will be what? A cross B is also a set, that is set of ordered pairs, that is 1 comma A, 1 comma B, 2 comma A and 2 comma B. Now you only tell me, I told you guys that the relation is a, yeah, subset of A cross B. So we can say that yes, the number of subsets of A cross B will be what? Yes, 2 raised to power. We can say that 4 or not. So we can say that 16 subsets will be there of A cross B. You can see inside A cross B 4 elements are there. So we can say that cardinality of A cross B is 4. The number of subsets will be the 2 raised to power n, that is we can say that 2 power 4, that is 16 will be the answer. So total number of relations will be the 16. So let us see one by one. Yes, these relations are, let us consider. Yes, we will write all the subsets of this particular Cartesian product A cross B. So let us take first relation will be what? Phi is a subset of every set, isn't it? Next one we can say that second relation, that is containing only one element or only one ordered pair 1 comma A. Third we can say that only containing 1 comma B. Fourth relation we can say that containing 2 comma A. Fifth relation we can say that containing 2 comma B. Then sixth one we can say that sixth one, that is 1 comma A, 1 comma B. Then we can say that seventh one will be what? 1 comma A and 2 comma A. Next one we can say that eighth one, yes, that is 1 comma A and 2 comma B. The ninth one we can say that that is 1 comma B and 2 comma A. Then tenth one we can say that that is 1 comma B and 2 comma B. And 11th one we can say that that is 2 comma A and 2 comma B, isn't it? And 12, yes, we can say that that is 1 comma A, 1 comma B, 2 comma A on A cross B, isn't it? Yes, we'll see. Yes, this is the representation of a relation, means on A cross B means relation is from set A to B, or we can say that that is the subset of A cross B, isn't it? Similarly, R13 we can write that is 1 comma A, 1 comma B, then 2 comma B, and so on. We can say that in total we can write down 16th one will be what? Containing all the ordered pairs. Yes or no? I hope this one is clear to everyone. So we can see, yes, these many relations will be there, isn't it? So 16 relations will be there in this particular example. So let us consider, we can generalize this one like that. Let's say If cardinality of A is M and cardinality of B is N, then we can say that yes, cardinality of A cross B will be what? M into N, that is Mn. So total relations possible will be what? Total number of, we can say that relations possible. Total number of relations possible will be 2 raised to power Mn. Isn't it? All subsets, and subsets will be 2 raised to power number of elements inside A cross B. So we can say that yes. So we can say that, write down one note, we can say that relations are also sets only. Yes or no? Yes, we can say that. So relations are also sets because we can say that subset of a set is also a set, isn't it? Relations are also sets because subsets of a set is also a set, isn't it? Okay. So we can say that that will be the yes relations, isn't it? So we can say that, write down second point in the note. First one, that is second one, we can say that, let's say yes, any relation R is a subset of what? A cross B. And if we can say that X comma Y belongs to relation, then yes, we can say that X is related to Y, isn't it? And we can say that yes, then we say X is related to Y, isn't it? And this is the notation, X is related to Y. This is the notation, isn't it? X R Y means X is related with Y with the relation R, isn't it? Also, we can say that, write down third one. Let we can say that any relation will be a subset of A cross B, and that is given by, we can say that a relation yes X comma Y such that X belongs to A and Y belongs to B, isn't it? That means we can say that here X comma Y is a ordered pair where first element belongs to the first set and second element belongs to the second set. If it is a relation on A cross B, then X must belongs to yes A and Y belongs to B. So we can say that this relation is on A cross B, isn't it? I hope this one is clear to everyone. Okay, so moving forward, let's say here we defined one relation, that is X comma Y, all such ordered pair in which X belongs to set A and Y belongs to set B will be the relations only. And this relation is on A cross B, means this is the subset of A cross B. So what is the domain of this particular relation? So domain can be defined that all elements X such that X comma Y belongs to relation R. That means we can say that set of first elements of the ordered pairs, isn't it? Ordered pairs is known as, we can say that domain. And what will be the range? Range, we can say that second element, that means all y's such that X comma Y belongs to the relation R. That means we can say that set of second elements of ordered pairs, isn't it? So that is, we can say that domain and range, isn't it? Okay, I hope this one is clear to everyone. Okay. Sometimes we can say that various examples we'll see when relation is on same set. Let's say relation on A. Sometime it is written like that, relation on same set means on A cross A. That means one set is given to you, let's say 1 comma 2. Then what will be the A cross A? Yes, write A two times, we can say that. So A cross A will be what? We can say that 1 comma 1, then it will be 1 comma 2, then it will be 2 comma 1, then it will be 2 comma 2, isn't it? So any subset of this A cross A, let us consider one relation randomly, 1 comma 1 and 2 comma 1, that is a relation, and we can say that this is on A cross A. And when the relation is on same set, then sometime it is also written as on A. On A means it is on A cross A. I hope this one is clear to everyone. Okay. So let us consider, yes, one example. Let us consider one example. Let's say example number one. Let's say one set is given to you that is containing three elements 1 to 3, and one more set is given to you that is A, B, C, D. Then a relation is also given to you, let's say 1 comma A, 2 comma C, 2 comma B on A cross B. This relation is given. Then the question is what is the, yes, or find the domain of the relation R, and we can say that range of the relation R. So we can say that what will be the domain? We can say that yes, first element in ordered pair. So 1, 2, 2. So range is also domain. We can say that is also a set of elements. So every set is represented by the curly bracket. So 1 comma 2, 2 is repeated. So in the set, repetition is not allowed. So we will write only one time, isn't it? So what will be the range? Range means second element. Yes, we can say that A, B, C, that will be the range of the relation R. I hope this one is clear to everyone. Okay. So write down one more note. We can say that, yes, smallest relation possible is what? Phi. So we can say that smallest relation possible is phi, because we can say that phi is a subset of A cross B, isn't it? Second one, we can say that largest relation possible is, we can say that A cross B, isn't it? Okay. So we can say that a largest relation will be the, yes, we can say that A cross B itself, isn't it? Okay. So let us consider one more problem. Let's say one question is given to you. Let's say given a relation R, let's say R equals to, yes, defined like that, all such ordered pairs in which y equals to x square. And this relation is on R cross R. R stands for set of real numbers. So what does it mean? We can say that here, yeah, first element will belong to the first set and second will belong to the second set. But by chance here we can say that both sets are same sets, that is set of real numbers. Now my question is find the domain and range. Find the domain and range. So we can say that here domain of R is what? That is, we can say that yes, R only, isn't it? Set of real numbers. We can take any value of x, no problem at all. Set of real numbers, because x value can be anything. But remember, whatever you will give, yes, x value, then y will always be positive as well as 0. So we can say that range negative real numbers are not possible. So range contains positive real numbers union with 0. Isn't it? 0 is already, yes, 0 is also present. Isn't it? So I hope this one is clear to everyone. Also for range, for we can say that for range calculation, what we do for range calculations, we can say that first step is what? Write, yes, we can say that x in terms of y. Here x can be written like that, square root of y. So here, from here we can say that what can be the y value? We can say that y can be only non-negative real number. Yes or no? Non-negative real number. So from here we can conclude that what is allowed values of y. So y is, yes, positive real numbers. Along with that we can say that 0, or we can say that non-negative, yes, real numbers will be the range for that particular, this particular question. isn't it? So moving to the next problem, let's say next question is given to you. Given a relation capital R, let's say R equals to x comma y, such that x square plus y square equals to 4. Then my question is, find the domain and range. Find the domain and range of the given relation. Now you only tell me. Yes, let's say, yes, this equation, that means this relation should be satisfied, isn't it? Remember, nothing is given, then we can assume that this relation is on R cross R, means x and y both are the real numbers. So we can say that x square plus y square equals to 4. That is a, yes, we can say that an equation of circle. So circle will, we can say that this will be the, yes, graph of the circle, in which center is what we can say that 0, and radius is what we can say that 2. So here this point is 2 comma 0. This one is we can say that minus 2 comma 0, and this point will be what 0 comma minus 2, and this point will be what 0 comma 2, isn't it? That is the graph. Yes or no? Okay, so if this is the graph, so we can say that here domain will be what? Domain means values of x-axis. So we can say that domain of this particular relation is all x such that x lies between minus 2 to plus 2. And similarly, a range will also be, yes, we can say that range will be all y values such that y lies between minus 2 to plus 2, isn't it? I hope this one is clear to everyone. You can see here, yes, that is the range, yes, minus 2 to, yes, we can say that plus 2, and similarly we can say that this is the range, that is minus 2 to plus 2, isn't it? I hope this one is clear to everyone. Okay, so we can say that, I think you understand what is relation. Relation means we can say that, yes, A cross B, we can find out the Cartesian product. Cartesian product is nothing but we can say that kind of relations between the elements of set A and elements of the set B. Now, these set A, or we can say that the Cartesian product will be, yes, in the Cartesian product, we can say that every element of set A will be related with the, yes, elements of set B, isn't it? Okay. So any subset of A cross B will be what? Yes, we can say that a relation. So in the next lecture, we'll see, yes, we operations on relations. What are the operations allowed on the relations? What are the or representations of a relation? How, yes, a relation can be represented. So various methods are there to represent any relation, like we can say that listing method, or statement method, set builder method, matrix method, graphical, arrow diagram. Various methods are there to represent any relation. So we will see all these types of representation of a relation in the next lecture. I hope this one is clear to everyone. Okay, thank you so much.